In a quiet village where the rooftops glowed gold at sunset and the morning smelled of wet earth, there lived a man named Baba Adewale, a man respected for his strength, feared for his temper, and admired for his stubborn desire to keep his family together, even when that family was slowly pulling itself apart. This is the story of his home. A story of two wives, 10 children, and one man who tried to hold all of them under one roof. Long before the storms came, life was simpler. Baba Adewale had married his first wife, Mama Sade, a calm and hardworking woman with gentle eyes. She was the kind who woke before dawn, swept the compound, and greeted the morning with a soft hum of old songs. She cooked, she cleaned, she obeyed, she supported for years. It was just the two of them, building a life from scratch. Then came children. One, two, three, eventually five beautiful children, each carrying Mama Sade's quiet strength. Their home was modest but peaceful. The evenings were filled with laughter, stories, and the smell of Mama Sade's pepper soup. If only life had stayed that way. But as the children grew, something shifted in Baba Adewale. Maybe it was pressure from relative. Maybe it was the thirst for something new, or maybe it was simply whatever the reason. Years later, he married again. Her name was Bukola, a woman full of fire, loud, fearless, and quick, with words that cut like a blade. She was nothing like Mama Sadi, and maybe that was exactly why Baba Adewale chose her. At first, the village buzzed with shock. Why would a man with a peaceful home bring chaos into it? Why would he marry again when his first wife had given him everything? But a man's heart is a river that flows where it wills. Mama Risi moved in. Strong hips, strong voice, strong presence. Soon she too bore children. Five of them. Five more mouths. Five more hearts. Five more reasons for tension. Battles. Inheriting grudges they did not understand. Mama Sade, the first wife, tried to stay calm. But even the quietest river overflows when troubled enough. Mama Rizi, fiery and proud, refused to be second in anything. Not attention, not authority, not love. Every day, Baba Adewale returned home to shouts and blame. Your first wife disrespected me. Your second wife insulted me. Your children beat mine. Your children stole from us. He tried. Oh, he tried. Meetings, warnings, prayers, traditional advice from elders. But nothing worked. The tension grew, stretching the home like a rope ready to snap. Finally, after years of sleepless nights and endless quarrels, Baba Adewale made a painful decision. He called the two wives. He called the elders. And with a heavy heart, he announced, from today, you will live in separate houses. Mama Sade would stay in the original house with our five children. Mama Risi would move into a new house nearby with our own five. The news fell like a heavy stone. Tears were shed, accusations were thrown, but deep down, everyone knew it was the only way to restore peace. And it worked. For the first time in years, the compound grew quiet again, but peace is a fragile thing. A few years after the separation, Mama Risi fell sick. At first, she ignored the signs: body pains, fatigue, shortness of breath. She was too proud to complain, too stubborn to slow down. But the sickness grew stronger. Soon she couldn't stand without help. Then she couldn't walk. Then she couldn't speak. Her children, still young, still needing a mother, watched helplessly as life slowly faded from her eyes. One cold morning, after months of suffering, Mama Risi died. The news spread like wildfire. The village mourned. But none mourned more than her children. Children suddenly motherless. Their aunts and uncles, Mama Risi's siblings, took them in. They fed them, clothed them, and tried to fill the void. But a mother's space is not easily filled. The second household faded into quiet sorrow. Back in the first household, life continued. Slow, steady, difficult. Mama Sade, now the only wife left standing, carried the weight of the home on her shoulders. She cared for her 5 children with everything she had. She was both mother and father, nurse and teacher, disciplinarian and comforter. She did the farm work. She did the school runs. She sacrificed meals so her children could eat. And all this while, Baba Adewale grew old, older than his years, weakened by stress and regret. He watched from a distance as Mama Sade did what he could no longer do. He watched as the children he once tried so hard to raise under one roof drifted into 2 separate worlds. The years wore him down. His voice weakened, his steps slowed, and then, one day, his body failed him. Like a candle burning low, Baba Adewale fell sick and never recovered. Within months, he too died. No more shouts, no more attempts to control what had been lost, no more dreams of a united home. Just silence. The news hit the children of Mama Risi, though far away, also mourned. They remembered the father who, despite his mistakes, had loved them. In time, the wounds softened. In time, the memories healed. But the lesson remained. A house built on division will always fall. But a heart built on love will always rise again. If you enjoyed this story and would love more emotional, real-life narratives like this one, please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to comment below what you learned from this story.